Hi, my name is Melanie, and I haven't said anything in a long time, but everything has come to a head. Last Friday, I was supposed to be receiving a grant from Harold Miller of Harold Miller Consulting. I held out hope that this was going to happen. I stupidly ignored advice and went ahead and continued on and believed Harold Miller. He found me in May. I had a GoFundMe page at that time trying to find funding for my brain surgery that was coming. Somebody contacted me while I was on TikTok and told me to contact him, which is how everything started. And at that time, I was just looking for money for my brain surgery, hence my fabulous hairdo. And at that time then, I also told him I had been battling identity theft, which is now 2 3/4 years long battle. So he recommended, Harold Miller recommended that he could also give me grant money to help me for that, totaling probably $60,000. And I look back now so stupidly, not thinking, because it was pre-brain surgery and my brain just wasn't functioning well. And I ignored very good friends' advice. Hurt so many friends, and I don't know if I'll ever get my friends back. I actually asked them to help me fund what Harold Miller wanted. It started out with paying for apps, application fees, and then grant funding. And then it just continued on with money. And yeah, because I'm on Social Security, disability, and then I have some pensions. And Harold Miller didn't care. He just kept wanting money. And acted like he befriended me, so it became much easier to give. And I kept ignoring my friends. You know, and even before I started this, because I used to work in IT, I ran cyber scanning and to make sure this was all up and up, and everything looked up and up. So if anybody does that, it doesn't help. The website seemed fine, he seemed fine, everything seemed fine, because, you know, I try not to be a dumbass, but I was a dumbass. And yeah, ended up having my brain surgery, and yeah, some of it went well, some of it didn't. Still recovering and still having a lot of issues, and having a lot of aftercare, a lot of stress. Still haven't gotten grant, but he knew, but he still wanted more money. And he supposedly had a theft and everything in his office, and everything was on hold and everything like that. And as I said, my grant was supposed to come out July 31st. I was so happy. I could finally not eat off a food pantry, because I've been eating off of food pantries. There's no money for food. And got a truck that's, you know, on loans. I thought, oh, I could finally maybe pay that off. I could maybe, you know, pay stuff and, you know, pay my rent, because I haven't been able to pay rent in 2 months. It's going to be 3 months. And rent didn't come. Grant didn't come. Haven't been able to talk to him either. And the foundation the grant was going to come from, it was above board. I mean, had tax ID, had everything. I scanned that thing. I dived that. And it was above board and everything. No. I mean, I was supposed to have gotten that before I went in surgery, but I don't remember what the delay was. The post-brain surgery. I'm sorry. I just can't remember that detail. So it was delayed after my surgery, and I just don't remember why. So I was I was flying high Friday morning. I was so excited, so happy. I was supposed to get it at noon. Noon came and gone. And I knew something happened. So here I am. My car insurance ran out about a month ago. No money for that. And my health insurance now ran low, so no health insurance. Because couldn't pay that, because that money went to the grant. So yeah. No, my life is shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to swear on TikTok, but yeah. That's how my life with Harold Miller is. That is the story. And that is the story of trying to prevent being scammed, but got scammed anyway. That is the story of ignoring good friends, ruining good friends' love, ruining good friends' care, ruining a good friendship because you were dumb. So don't be like me. Just think. I don't know how to and yeah, almost $16,000. Good friends. Hoping not to get evicted. Got that court summons. All because I dared put a GoFundMe page that then got taken advantage of by a Harold Miller. That is the story of my life, and I have no idea how to move on. That is my story.